What's going on, everybody? This your boy King Gabe here, and toy reviews are back on again. And what are we here with this time? We're here with another Rhinox. I know my previous toy review was a Rhinox as well from the Kingdom Voyager, which from Beast Wars line people deem as the best Rhinox figure. I can see why. However, today we are looking at our current version of Rhinox from Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Oh yes, going into this toy line a little bit there. Yep, as you can see, it's a pretty good figure. And of course, if you all heard my review of Rise of the Beasts from what I saw at the movies, yeah, you'll know that. Yeah, so a really good movie there. Be sure to check it out. So anyway, here we have him there, and he's not a bad figure. Got a little hollowness under there due to what's going to happen when robot mode, and of course you got the robot mode chest exposed down there. But of course that's all at the bottom. Up here, it's not too bad there. He can move his head up and down, Yeah, what's up? So like when he bumped Wheeljack in the movie. And of course he can open his mouth. Yeah. Not bad at all there. Now you do kind of, like I say, just like with the undercarriage of the chest, yeah, the robot mode head is also exposed. But if it's turned around like that, that's not really going to be too big of an issue. May can see kind of a little bit of it coming from here, but like I said, it's not a whole lot, and it's mostly only when you move the Rhino head up a little, like if you move it all the way up like that. But if you but yeah, if you're just moving, yeah, you're gonna you have to really look to see that kibble detail. So yeah. So if you're not just trying to nitpick comb it, yeah, you shouldn't have a problem there. Of course, you can do this little stance, almost like he's stomping the ground. Move his legs a little bit there. Also, speaking of the other Rhinox that we reviewed in the last review, this is how he is compared to this Rhinox. As you can see, he's a little smaller than the Beast Wars Voyager Rhinox there. Yeah, it's kind of thought he'd be a little bit bigger, but okay. But yeah, it's similar, say not too different, other than the different shading of color and everything. Yep. And of course, just like in the show, you do have the exposed bits like the chain and the robotic parts through the Rhino skin. Yeah, this is movie accurate. I may have, and I'm not sure if I mentioned before in the review of Rise of the Beast, but I'm saying it again now if I have. I actually like the fact that they're doing that for the movie, of course, because yeah, like I said, every time they do any type of Transformer iteration, they're gonna do something different. Believe me, I grew up with Beast Wars, saw a little bit of G1 because of Beast Wars, because that sort of introduced me to the Transformers franchise. Then of course saw Beast Machines and other Transformer iterations after that, like different animated series like Armada, Robots in Disguise, animated, and even the Michael Bay films and stuff. So yeah, it's always going to be something different no matter what version you look at. It's just kind of how it's going to be. I mean, it's just like with comic books, with Marvel and DC. They're going to keep some things the same, but there's always going to be a little something different. So for this universe, yeah, I go with that. That's I actually think it actually even works for the toy line for this universe, because a lot of time with certain Beast Wars toys, you have robot mode kibble showing like that, because you know, toys usually are going to try to conceal as much as they can with the animal transformers. Even if you get the masterpiece figures, yeah, there's still going to be a little bit of robot mode kibble. Just ask Black Arachnia. So yeah, so this is actually a interesting take to do sort of a semi-organic. It's almost like if Rhinox was in Beast Machines in his rhinoceros form. Probably be something like that, because that's the first thing that the designs of Rise of the Beast kind of made me think of. Beast Machines, sort of with a little bit of what we got in Transmetal 2 of Beast Wars, which, to be quite fair, I think Transmetal 2 Beast Wars may have been sort of a foreshadowing of what we would get in Beast Machines there. Now, I don't know if that would have been the writer's attempt, because, yeah, I don't know if they knew that they were going to get what was going to happen after Beast Wars. But, yeah, in a way, you could look at it as a foreshadowing. So yep. So, let's get to transformation, shall we? Okay, so, first gotta open him up here. So, zoom out just a little bit there. Oops. And yeah, had a little bit of my bookshelf there in the frame. Well, it's not actually a shelf. That's actually a stand over here that I sometimes use for placing my books on for book signings there, which, reminder, book signing August the 5th, of course, over at the Moortown Branch Library. So, yep, a little something there. Yeah, that's what that is over there. Alright, so, anywho, open that up here, and now we're going to get them all opened up. Almost makes you think of a shell former starting off, but mostly just to form the legs, though. This is going to form your robot mode legs, which is a kind of similar to the Kingdom, not Kingdom, but the Voyager Beast Wars Rhinox, kind of similar to that a little bit. Got that. Okay, now you're gonna close that up. There we go. Now it's gonna look kind of flat this way here. So I had to fix that knee there. Now it's gonna look kind of flat like that. So this is how you're gonna fill it up. You're gonna take the rest of the rhino leg, just fold up in the back. So that's gonna be kind of a bit of some bulky kibble back there, but it's not too bad there. You gotta do what you gotta do. Now turn that around. Turn the legs around there. And now let's okay, kind of raise the camera up a little bit. Now I'm gonna get the top of him. Now this is the part where it kind of gets tricky, even though I have transformed him quite a bit there, but it does tend to get tricky sometime. Erase this back, rhino head, kind of position it back, out the way, turn the robot mode head around, nice little head sculpt. And now this is why they said the tricky part, because these little things right here are now you think like, oh, see, that's another part, because they will come off very easily. They snap right back on, but yeah, that can get a little annoying. But yeah, this is the part, like, it's supposed to be up here for the rhino mode. Now for the robot mode, you need this to swing all the way around, like so. Then take that. Now of course it was a little easy this time, but I have transformed this thing sometimes off camera, you know, just for fun. And there was a few times I did get stuck. Take that, fold it in. I don't know why, for some reason, the way this looks back here, the rhino backpack makes me think of some candy. Almost like, if I guess, almost similar to a Tootsie Roll in the back. Any of y'all ever had a Tootsie Roll before? Rhinox with the Tootsie Roll. Maybe he might do the Tootsie Roll, I don't know. Okay, so got the backpack back here. He's got a rhino backpack. Gonna go to school with a rhino backpack. Teacher, I have my rhino backpack. So now you flip the other arm out. Do that. And there you go. And voila. It's not too shabby there. As this say, it's pretty good in my book. Articulation wise, of course, he can turn his head all the way around, and I think he can also turn this all the way around. Yep, definitely. Lots good range of movement. And move the arm all the way around. Yeah, even do that. That was kind of odd, but there you go. Yep, all the way around. Now be careful moving it all the way around. You just want to move this right here, but you gotta be careful not to do this part under here unless you're about to bring them back into beast mode there. That is very important there. So, but we're just gonna keep it like this so he can stay in, robot mode can stay intact for the video right now. He can, because of the transformation, he can move his legs like that. Feet don't really move much, but you know, that's also due to the transformation. But yeah, at least he got his leg movement and waist and head articulation. He can do some kicks. Yep, kick with the other leg, take a knee. Like an After Earth, except he doesn't suck like After Earth. Sorry, Will Smith, I just gotta tell the truth. I'm a big fan of Will Smith, but I do not like that After Earth movie. We are in this planet. You will not know. He will don't. He don't lose. Seriously. I mean, I know Shyamalan was writing the script. I know Shyamalan was on board with that movie and everything, but oh my God. I mean, you think it'd be more interesting with Will Smith in it? I mean, think like movies like take like I, Robot, for instance. I do not like that movie either, but Will Smith did a good job in it, though. Yeah. That was the only reason I even picked up the movie to watch it the first time, was because he was on the cover. And probably the only reason I got through that movie is seeing Will Smith in action. So, got his little weapons and everything. Pretty much similar to the weapons of the Voyager Rhinox, except they don't have, yeah, put them in your hand right there. It covers his hand up there, almost like it comes out of him. They do spin. Yeah, just have to do it like that. This little part in there kind of makes me think of a Tinker Toy a little bit there. Yep. Now they don't have the little thing to pump to make it spin, but yeah, they do spin all the more, and that is still cool. As much as I do like that weapon and everything, I really wish that, you know, since, you know, remember I was talking about, you know, how every time they do these new iterations of Transformers and everything, be it whether it's the G1 style or Beast Wars or anything like that, or anything involving both of them together, they always would do something different with them, and that's good. You know, you do want to change up things a little bit. So in the Rise of the Beast movie, Rhinox in that movie had a hammer. He did not have his chain blasters. He had a hammer, which actually I was like, okay, that's something different, and I kind of dig it. You know, because when you notice like Cheeto and Optimus with these swords and Black Panther likes weapons and stuff like this, yeah, okay, that would make sense for Rhinox to have something like a hammer, because yeah, they all have you know, sort of handheld weapons. Yeah, it sort of has a little bit of a theme for that universe of the Maximals and everything. Yep, and even like Air Razor, you know, she had she had these little dagger things, which I really hope to find her figure soon, so I can do a review of her. So yeah, she's the only Maximal I don't have yet there. And I am currently waiting for Scourge to come in the mail. So yeah, he will be coming soon. Coming soon, so I can also review him. I may, depending on how I feel, because they do have some pretty good stuff with Rise of the Beasts. I might get some of the other Terracons like Nightbird and Battletrap. Not completely sure just yet, but it's a maybe. But you could definitely look for Scourge there. And here's a little. And while I was doing all that talking, I had to transform my boy Rhinox because I did not want to cut the camera off. Because I was too lazy to do that. But little comparison here. Voyager Rhinox is still still taller than him, even in the robot mode. Robot mode. And of course, yep, just like in the last review, yep. Still got the weapon doohickeys. Almost makes me think of a fan. Ooh, and trust me, with the way the heat is around here, especially over this weekend after this storm we had, and then all of a sudden all this heat and humidity, oh boy. Yeah, and not to mention the storm knocking out the power in this area in certain places for pretty much most of the weekend, even where I work at there, which made things even hotter on the inside with the humidity and stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was no fun. But anyway, that's the Rise of the Beasts Rhinox and comparison to the Voyager Rhinox. Okay, thank you. So yeah, really, I like the figure. Even the head sculpt. Matter of fact, you take a close look, it does kind of look a little similar to the Beast Wars Rhinox. I mean, yes, it is some differences, obviously, you know, the color scheme, but some of the designs are kind of similar to the Beast Wars Rhinox. The little head part, yeah, yeah, I think what's the name? Stephen Capel. Trying to think of that guy's name who directed Rise of the Beasts. It's not Travis Knight. It's another guy. But yeah, I could definitely tell he is a Beast Wars fan, and it's really good that he would you know, do a little something different, but still have an homage to the characters that obviously he is a fan of, just like any other Beast Wars fan. I mean, after all, you know, if I was probably doing a Beast Wars series, yeah, I would definitely probably want to do something a little different too, you know, from the OG series. Not because I dislike the OG series, but you know, just to give it a new flavor, you know. So yeah, that's Rise of the Beast Rhinox and all my ramblings. Like what you saw, definitely like, share, subscribe, support us on Patreon, buy some comic books, as well as check out the book signing that's going to be coming up August the 5th at the Moortown Branch Library, Saturday, August 5th, from 1 to 4 p.m., mostly Yumiko and Bubblina books, and possibly a few others, but yeah, Yumiko and Bubblina will be the main focus of the book signing now. And also, be sure to sponsor a video. Most of the time, whenever I do get a sponsor, it usually be on the movie reviews. But if depending on when I get a sponsorship from you, whether it be a shout out or supporting your business or something like that, it can also be featured in a toy review too. I can work that in there. And also, couple of apps I definitely I highly recommend you guys check out. I know I mentioned about the Macari app here. You see on my phone right here, Macari app. It's really good with selling stuff, you know, like sort of like a garage sale app on your phone, but you can actually take pictures of stuff. Let me go to my profile here. Sold a few things here and even bought some things from here. The first thing that I ever bought from here was, of course, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Disc. And I have bought some stuff recently, like the Pokemon Origins movie. So, let's see, these are my listings here. These are some of the things that I have for sale right now at the moment. Got a $5 Pikachu coin bank. The Nickelodeon movies for $7. All three of these movies. So, and of course, $6 for some toy trucks, which includes the one in the picture and a few others. So yeah, definitely a garage sale. You know, sort of like them. Everything must go. They mark them down so you can get rid of the stuff. And I probably will have a few other stuff added to here as time goes on. So yeah, definitely get this app if you guys want to sell something, and be sure to, you know, be on the lookout for stuff that I be selling on here. And also another app, XAI. Yeah, this this is where, like, if you want to ask some random question or like a story idea or something like that, and then the XAI would give you something, would give you an answer, pretty much almost like a mini novel summary of it. One of the few of the questions I asked, Darkwing Duck meeting Batman. And it says right here, it's like, if Darkwing Duck and Batman were to meet, it would certainly be an interesting encounter. Both characters have similar vigilante-like demeanor, but they approach crime fighting in different ways. And of course, more stuff down here. But yeah, pretty much like that. That's pretty much what it does there. So that's a couple of apps. Definitely recommend you guys check out there. I've had quite a bit of fun with those there. And with all that said and done, we'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. As MGO would say on YouTube, palm in your face.